Okay, the story problem. Number 6. Nita made a one-time deposit of $26,500 into a savings account that pays 3% annual interest compounded continuously. Okay, so this is a formula that you do have to memorize if you take a college class. It's called PERT. So A equals PERT. And that's the continuous. That's why we have the E. How much will the account be worth 6 years from when Nita made the original deposit? Use the equation PERT to answer the question. Assume no additional deposits or withdrawals have occurred. So she went 6 years, no withdrawals, no deposits, just left the money in there. And then we're going to assume the interest rate does not change while the account is open. So it's always going to be 3%. Since we're talking about money, we're rounding to the nearest cent. Okay, so this equation, let's just go over what everything means. A is, A is the amount after the investment. So what's the balance going to be after the 6 years? Okay, P is the principal. And maybe you don't know what that means. That's the original deposit. So in this case, how much did she put in the beginning? That's the principal. That huge amount, dang, $26,500. Okay, and then E is just a number. We're going to put it in the equation. R is the interest rate, which is 3%, but when we put that in our formula, it has to be a decimal. We can't put a percent in our calculator. So to make 3% a decimal, we add a decimal. First off, here's where the decimal would be. It's 3.0. And we move it back twice. So see this empty spot? There's now a 0 there. So when we calculate 3% in our calculator, we do 0.03. Okay, last one. T is time in years. Okay, so how much will the account be worth? 6 years. So T is 6. And now it's just plug everything in and calculate. Okay, so we have A. Just gonna move this up just a little. A equals PERT. Well, A is what we're trying to figure out. That's what it's asking us. P is the 26,500. E's just a number. R is 0.03. And we're timesing that by T, which is 6. So now this whole thing, we're just going to put in our calculator. Okay, so 26,500. And you can type E, or you can go find it. Here's the function, e to the x. It's going to do E and then straight up to an exponent. And our rate is 0.03 times, oops, I'm going to have to put this in parentheses to keep it all as an exponent, times 6. So after 6 years, this is going to be our total, 31,726, and the cents would be 0.26. It's a pretty good investment.